Welcome to Knights of Roleplay, an adventuring podcast. This is an actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast. Royalty-free music provided by Kevin MacLeod, Michael Gelfie Studios, Plate Mill Games, and Tabletop Audio. And now, to adventure. Hello listeners, thank you for joining us for this episode of Knights of Roleplay. I'm DM Chris. I'm recording this insert to let you know that this episode, episode 108, as well as episode 109, we recorded them using brand new, highly sensitive microphones. This created some audio challenges. Primarily when people were getting loud, they were overdriving the mic a little more often than usual. And there are some other audio anomalies as well. I don't think that they interfere with your ability as a listener to enjoy the episode. You can still hear everything very clearly, but as the audio engineer, I might be getting a little bit too picky about the sound, and I really want to let you know that we are working to try to see if we can figure out the best way to use these new mics. If we can't, then we will just go back to using the microphones that we have always used. For episode 110, we might be using these new mics. It depends on what we discover in our further sound testing. So now that I have said all that, please enjoy episode 108 of Tomb of Annihilation. Hello listeners, thank you for joining us for this episode of Knights of Roleplay. I'm DM Chris, and the microphone that John has had for a little while now has worked out so well that we now all have the same microphone. I used Camel, and it emailed me when it went on sale.
Please sponsor us.
And so we're going to maybe try some different configurations. I won't bore you with all the details, but I'll turn it over to John. And I'm excited to see how this episode sounds once it's edited.
Oh, please bore me. I love the technical details.
DM John, more Tomb of Annihilation.
And he's, of course, going to try to kill us.
Naturally. So, welcome back, future corpses. Where we last left our adventurers, you had, let's see, where are my notes here? Let's see, yeah. After smashing a tomb guardian that tried to interrupt your short rest and failed to live to regret it, you managed to get your short rest, and then proceeded to head on down to level 3 of the Tomb of Annihilation. There you found a bunch of weird purple oozy mold growing around the place with little eyeballs that occasionally pop up on stalks. Dirkus, ever the curious one, decided to see what would happen if you pop one.
It scared me.
Well, I did tell her not to touch it.
It scared me.
Well, she popped it, and it tried to pop her back, but she managed to dodge the ray. That did, however, give Hergoth the opportunity to note that the little eyeballs looked very reminiscent of Beholder eyeballs coming out. Beholder's talks.
Swell.
Good times.
No foreshadowing for that at all.
No.
The party then proceeded to investigate the northern room, which is the room that they managed to get into before from the ceiling, where they then re-entered it again from the ceiling, didn't get any farther than they did last time, gave up on that for now, and then proceeded down the western corridor, wherein they found 2 more tomb guardians in alcoves connected to each other by a spiky chain to collars around their necks. And as the party approached, the tomb guardians stepped out and stepped forward and raised their spiky fists to attack. So, I'm going to need initiatives for everybody and your marching order. It is a 10-foot wide corridor that the Tomb Guardians are now plugging up in front of you.
Oh boy.
Okay, initiative, here we go.
Bossy lizard in front.
Mm-hmm. How long is the chain between them? Just seeing setting.
Wide enough that it was still slack when they were standing in their alcoves on the side of the room.
So probably like 15, 20 feet, something like that?
Probably around the 15-foot mark, yeah.
Okay. All right.
I did good for it.
Interesting. And then it's on collars around their necks.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Kinky.
Right.
S&M tomb golems.
Looks like something crazy, sexy girlfriend would do.
So what is your marching order?
I'm in front.
Yeah.
Bringing up the middle, I suppose.
Okay.
Second, me?
You want,
well,
Mr. Paladin also wants to be in front?
We've had you in the rear before. It was like a tank in the back, but I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
I mean,
I'm probably in the middle as well, and you're relatively crunchy too, right?
I'm relatively crunchy, yeah.
Okay. So
Okay,
I guess
so-
I'll be in the back.
okay. So Paladin in the back.
I guess maybe I'm up front with her.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so 2.
because my perception's pretty high. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You say it was 10 feet wide?
It's a 10-foot wide corridor.
Okay, so the 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay. So
And then,
So 2, 2, and 1.
yeah.
yeah. So Dirkris and Kalana are now are starting toe to toe with the Tomb Guardians. All right, Mayak.
20.
Nice. Fang.
17.
Still also nice.
Thank you.
Goth.
3.
Nice for me. Kalana.
14.
Dirkris.
11.
All right. Well, from the back of the pack, Mayak, you get to go first.
What's the order?
You are 15 feet away from them.
Okay.
It's Darkris and your character. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
the full order?
Yeah.
You're saying the initiative? Sorry.
I like surprises.
Okay.
No, fine. The full order, because that's what we usually do, is Mayak, then the 2 Tomb Guardians, then Fang, then Kalana, then Dirkris, and Hergoth will probably never get a chance to actually fight. No, I'm kidding. But Hergoth is last. So,
So
He's gonna
theoretically, I
die.
probably wouldn't be able to get past the 2 of you.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can get past
in
this.
multiple ways. 1, you have spells. 2, you can just double move through our spaces. But
Okay.
yeah.
but
So-
you can't attack from there.
What do you mean?
Well, it's 10-foot wide corridor, and it's you 2, the other 2, and him, and they're just standing there.
Are they like literally
Yeah,
right
you
in
are
our
toe to toe.
faces?
You are toe to toe with them.
Oh, okay. I thought they approached when we were further away than that.
Nope, they
Yeah.
stepped out of alcoves on the side and said,
So they're
"Hi."
in our way.
But you could get to their other side
Yes,
because you have spells.
I can do that.
Why did the Tomb Guardian cross the road? Get the other side.
All right. So I guess I'm going to use
He gained his spells on a short rest.
no.
Well, he's still a slut, so he hadn't used them all.
Okay, just
Yeah.
wondering.
Yeah.
I only have first level slots, so
That's spotty.
Is Misty step first or second? 'Cause
that's second. So I
Oh,
can't. I
dear.
can't even do
That's
that.
why I asked,
Well,
because
sorry.
somebody always forgets that not everybody regens spell slots on a short rest.
No, I know. Yeah.
I might hold my action and
I actually thought Misty Step was a first level spell.
no, it's a
Okay.
second level
How
spell.
do you? Where did you get Misty Step from?
It's part of my who I am.
Oh, the
It's his subclass
Vengeance
gets that.
subclass.
Yeah.
Well, I can do a ranged attack
Yeah. Set up.
and use this scorching ray.
Yeah, I believe you have damaging. Don't you have damaging cantrips? That's all.
Yeah.
That is always an option.
That fighting style that you took that gave you cantrips.
Yes. So,
Because you can light those. You can light those up all day and it won't cost you any resources.
well, I'm going to cast Word of Radiance.
Description.
You utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage.
And what's the range?
The range is. Oh, that's not going to work either.
Yeah, it's probably not going to reach them.
It's 5 feet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
not
it's
going
just
to
hit
work.
everybody that's standing right next to you.
Radiant damage comes out yours. Got it.
Let's see what this is.
What other cantrips do you have? Thought you had 2 damaging ones.
Resistance, which that doesn't really do anything.
What about first level spells?
I have Bane.
And that's never. I mean, but it's resources, and you only have a few left, so it's up to you.
Well, that
Do you have
was.
anything to throw? Anything?
Well, I
to-
can use the circlet of blasting, and I can do a
there you go.
scorching ray. That's
That would
what I
do
was
the
You
going
get
to
one.
do.
You do get one of those.
All right.
And that's got 3 rays, so I think you can attack one of them 3 times or divvy it up.
Do one each.
Scorching ray. I'd have to look.
Yeah, I believe it launches three rays. I remember having to attack the shadow demon with it when Tavriel still had it.
Resistance does do something.
The target takes 2d6
It's
fire.
It's better to cast
very
guidance.
situational. Yeah.
Better to cast guidance. It's like, I guide you so you don't fail. I cast resistance on you in case you fail.
Yeah, it says 3 rays right
Yep,
under it.
it's 3 rays of
Can be
fire.
good if
Hold
it
them at
beats someone
targets
gets
within
trapped,
range.
right?
You can hold them
Those
at one
kinds of
target or
situations.
several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray.
Okay.
On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay, so I have to roll to hit 3
Yeah.
times.
Yep.
Yep.
On which one? There's one on the left and one
I'm
on the
going to do
right.
2 on one and 1 on the other.
Okay.
Alright, so. Alright, maybe I'll just roll all 3 of them at once. See how this goes.
Since they are undamaged, yeah, sure. Sounds good.
Alright, so.
And I think the spell
That
tells you
was
what the
not gonna-
modifier is, or
Let's see.
so I think
give me
it's built into the circlet. You got to look at that for the attack modifier. I think.
Okay, so it's +7. So the first one is 12,
Myth.
and the second 2 are 21.
They're both 21?
Yep.
Okay, they both hit. Which ones did they hit? I mean, technically you should have chosen beforehand, but whatever.
All right, so I guess the 2 are going to hit the 1. Then
The two both hit. Okay, roll damage.
2d6.
Left or right, Greg?
Left.
Left. Okay.
For the listeners, Greg lifted up his left hand.
So it's going to be 2.
For the first one, and then roll the damage again for the second one.
Great. And 5.
2
You
and 5.
do 2d6s for each, right?
Oh shit. Okay, so it's 2 for the first one.
So
You-
2 and
you rolled a
5,
five,
so
and then
7,
roll- for the
and
first
then
one.
roll 2d6
No,
for
it's
the second.
2 for the first.
He rolled 2 ones on his
Yes.
first.
Oh,
so,
okay.
so
So I
keep
rolled
your
a
5 that you
5,
rolled. Now
and
roll
I'm
your
gonna roll
second
this
d6 for that one.
Okay.
8.
Alright, so 8 on the
So
second.
2 and 8.
2 and 8.
So 10 total. Fire, radiant, whatever it is.
It's fire.
Fiwa.
See, I don't usually do these kind of spells.
That's okay.
It's
No,
different for me.
All right.
the magic
so-
damage is good because these guys are resistant to non-magical.
So two rays slam into one of them, and the third one goes a little wide. The one it slams into doesn't seem to take all the other doesn't seem to take all the damage,
Oh,
but the other one flinches.
Ah,
Huh?
interesting.
Okay.
Oh, linked, shared life total. Fascinating. Okay.
Linked in some way.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably the chain.
And I think that's my turn.
I'm gonna get punched.
First, okay, so first Tomb Guardian.
That's considered 2 actions, or is it 1?
Very much.
Yeah, you and I
The
are
spell
both
is
not
2,
going to.
right?
What's that?
The spell is 2 actions
Two pretty
because I have 2
girls getting
attacks.
beat up.
No, a spell is usually one action.
Okay. So then I have another action.
No,
Oh, I don't.
no,
because I
you
did
usually
spell.
get one action.
I mean, you'd have a bonus action if you wanted to, but
If you have anything you can do.
I think the only thing is
Let's see, bonus action.
I understand
paladins don't get
that's
much
confusing.
other than Misty's.
You can like attack twice with one action. You can do 3 scorching rays with one action, so it
Yeah.
gets a little muddled. I understand.
Okay, so
Excuse me.
Wow, that sounds good on the podcast.
okay, so
I'm classy.
Timestamp.
Kind of cute, kind of gross.
two Tomb Guardians.
That's my
Baby girl. I was like that
Well,
before
that's
the
my
meeting,
trademark,
though.
isn't it? Oh, she's kind of cute. Oh, she's totally gross.
It's always fun. Why not?
I'm a girl, but I'm one of the boys.
Right?
Okay, the two Tomb. Okay, so the two Tomb Guardians. One of them grabs the chain that's between them and whips out with it and tries to hit Fang.
Oh.
Go look down
there.
This is bullshit.
And hits AC 15.
Fang, you're behind me.
I think that's going to be a miss.
It's a miss.
Okay. First Tomb Guardian. Let's see. Get back to the encounter here. Let's see. Rears back with his fist, spiked gauntlet, and attacks Kalana.
Good times.
First attack. AC 11, so I'm not going to do it.
Yep, miss.
AC 11.
Miss.
Oh, I thought you said yes.
No.
I'm like, oh, okay.
Miss.
Second attack. AC 20.
That will hit. Did the other one already do stuff with the whip, or was it the first one that did stuff with the whip?
They seem to have both done something with the whip.
Okay, and now one of them's making attacks.
Now one of
All
them
right.
making attacks.
All right, Roger.
You
Okay.
both whipped it out?
Whoa.
Real good.
Whip it Wednesdays.
Okay.
Except this
So you
Friday.
take.
Wow. I like these guys.
Darkness is turned on.
13 bludgeoning damage.
Lovely.
And the spikes pierce you for an additional 9 piercing damage.
So that is 22. Barf.
It's a good thing I'm out of rages.
Second one. Rears back with his fists and attacks Kalana.
That's fun.
First attack. It's AC 13.
Miss.
Second attack. Yeah.
No.
AC 22.
That will hit.
Wherein you take
What?
15 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 6 piercing damage.
I'm going to react to that and use one of my psi points to reduce that damage. Let's see. I'll look at this.
It's a single source, so
Yeah, let's see. When you or another creature you can see within 30 feet of you takes damage, you can use your reaction to expend 1 psionic energy die and reduce the damage taken by 1d6 plus 1. So, or actually, I think it's supposed to be more than the psionic dice has gone up to a d8. I looked that up because I got that wrong in a previous adventure. Yes, at 5th level it becomes a d8. Let's see. Okay, so I've reduced 5 damage out of that. So what was the total, John?
it was 6 piercing and did I say 15 bludgeoning?
I think. I don't know. So it's 16 total, because, yeah. Okay. Ouchie.
Okay,
That's no fun.
that is the 2 guardians. What you doing, Fang?
Let's see here. Get off my screen. Alright. I'm going to... How do they do this? I don't think I've used this yet.
Not the full interface.
I'm going to use an emboldening bond. I really don't know how to...
Flavor it?
yeah.
What's the description?
It says, as an action, you choose up to 4 willing creatures within 30 feet of you,
Okay.
creating a magical bond among them for 10 minutes or until you use this feature again. While any bonded creature is within 30 feet of another, once per turn, they can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw they make.
Interesting.
It's basically blessed, but no
kinda like a-
concentration and not really blessed.
I suddenly
you have to
feel a
be
lot
close
closer
to-
to all of you.
Yeah, you have to be kind of close to each other.
Yep, well,
Oh, I think you're all within
as long as one of you is like, you could all stand in like a 120-foot line. As long as you're within 30 feet of each other, you all still have it.
So we could be a bucket brigade.
You could be. I'm a blessed bucket brigade.
Because I'm behind you.
A BBB. Mm-hmm. Like a Bedford Prison Bureau, only with
Is
buckets.
that not close enough?
Better bucket bureau.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta pick 4, so
Okay, is that your turn?
I'm gonna. All 4 of you get.
If we don't make out of this, I love to let you all know I love you.
Emboldening bond.
Okay.
So you roll a d4 for an attack once per turn. You can roll a d4 for an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay. That's good to know.
Not as much as my kobold girlfriend, but I love you.
Okay. Go ahead, Kalana. What do you want to do?
Okay.
Retribution.
Let's see here. I might actually do something John-like. So free flourish, I reach over and grab the immobile rod.
Okay.
The immovable.
And say, trust me, and
I'll allow that. Because it sounds
swoop
interesting.
down on this longer chain. And if the loops of the chain are big enough, she'll stuff it through one of the loops of the chain, the link. If they're not, she's going to twist it around, take it down to the wall in the bottom corner by the floor, activate.
This will require an attack roll. This will take your attack.
This will take, it takes an action to activate it in the first place. So, but it takes an attack roll?
This will take an attack.
Okay.
It's an immovable rod.
Immovable rod. Words. Because my brain.
Darkness
Okay.
approves.
All right. So that's going to be, is there any modifier on the attack?
I will call
Dexter?
I will call this. I mean, it's essentially a.
Is it a dexterity?
It's kind of a bludgeoning attack. I'd call it a strength attack.
All right. So even
I could be.
It's
I
kind
could
of
take
an acrobatic / athletic move.
You think maybe a dex attack?
Yeah.
because it's can I maneuver the chain?
Yeah, all right,
right.
that's
That's,
fine.
so okay. Then if it's acrobatics, then way high on the 20s. It was 22 on the base roll, John. So it's if it's an dexterity, it's just +4, 26.
Okay, you do manage to catch the chain
Okay.
with the rod.
Okay. So I take the chain down to the wall.
Okay, but that was your action.
Action surge.
Okay.
And wedge it in between the floor and the wall so there's no space.
Okay.
And activate it.
Okay.
And then I shout, clear away, take the one on the longer chain first. And I am going to bonus action, use my special ability for being blessed by the Raven Queen. Once per long rest as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see.
Okay.
I'm going to go past the back of the group and gain resistance to all damage when you teleport till the start of your next turn.
So you were retreating to the back of the group.
Correct.
Okay.
To the back of the group.
Behind me.
Yeah, to the, because I've now pinned one of them so it's on like a 5-foot chain right at the wall.
Okay.
The other one has 15 feet of slack and it's going to be able to come towards us.
Okay.
So I'm just going,
I was expecting you to go to the back of them.
we're not flanking.
Okay.
So it's, for now, especially because her melee attacks aren't magical. So and she's hurting. She was almost bloody. So she back of the group. So.
Okay.
But they are pinned down now, so we should be able to manage this a little better with some tactics. So that's my attempt at Johnny. Hopefully it was sufficiently Johnny.
I give you a round of applause for that.
Good tactics.
Very
Take inspiration
inspiring.
for it.
Yeah.
My first inspiration this campaign. Okay, let's make sure we document the action surge.
Yeah, I was kind of trying to treat it like an improvised weapon.
Sure.
That's valid. No, I think that's good. So yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Darkness.
Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen my rod used like that before.
Boom.
I really wish that I had the magic right now. She's going to go with her warhammer. I guess I just got to bang it up.
That is what Dorcas just said.
I'll go for the one that's on the 15 feet length, I guess. Rolling.
Critical?
Critical!
Did you roll with disadvantage?
5.
Because I want you to.
You're full of shit.
At some point, more things are going to start being mimicked, and we're going to be like, oh.
Yeah.
That's gonna be. Oh, I have brutal crit.
Bruticals?
Critical.
See, look at those.
You
My
pressure
hands are so
critical.
dry.
But do I have brutal critical too? So I have 3 crit dice, right?
Is that when you're raging, or is it all the time as a barbarian?
You can roll 1 additional weapon damage die when determining the extra damage from critical hit.
Nice.
With
So
a melee
barbarian
attack.
perks. Because barbarians are awesome.
All
I
right.
know, I played several.
So
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
Never played a
14 plus 4
Hit things and knock
is
them down.
18. I know it's not full damage, but it's 18 bludgeoning. And I will definitely throw the brutal crusher, so everybody has advantage on their attacks for the
On
next
that, on the
round.
longer chain dude.
Okay, it's the longer chain
Outstanding.
dude. I'm going to call it the left one, sure.
Good call.
Yes.
And second attack.
Okay, hang on. So that was a non-magic weapon.
Yes,
So 14 damage total.
18.
18 damage
So
total.
9 if it's resistant.
So I have to math this a little bit more.
Oh, because they're linked. Interesting. Do we see them both wince again?
You do.
Interesting.
Shared
Are
life.
you guys on LinkedIn?
Fascinating.
Yeah.
I remember that. There was the one fight in one of Chris's
Boo.
campaigns where he gave us like
Does
a
that mean that
pool
my
of
next
enemies
attack
with
is
the
also
pool, and that was
advantage?
really confusing.
Yeah.
I would say yes. All future attacks.
All right, so that is 18 plus 8, 26.
26 hits.
26 hits. So for 7. 7. You'll take that, you kinky dudes. Stupid chains.
Hergoth, you're up. Unless you want to do anything else. Sorry.
I think that's all I got.
Okay, Hergoth, you're up.
Okay, so right now, the people in the hallway, it's the 2 Tomb Guardians, then Dirkus.
Yeah. So there's a hole next to me in the lineup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you and Fang.
And
then-
I'm like back behind them, probably about
Yeah.
10 feet, because I had 30 feet of teleport movement.
And are they both still standing directly in front of Dirkus?
Yes, they have not had enough game, so yes, they're all both still standing there. There is a hole in the.
So the
Okay.
guy on the
Okay.
left has the longer chain and will be able to come further down towards us, and he's the one who's taken all the damage so far.
Yeah, Hexblade's Curse, the one that's been taking the damage.
Yeah.
And
The
then,
what? Description there.
Hexblade's Curse.
Cool shit.
Once per short rest as a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet to curse it for 1 minute, or until the target dies, you die, or you're incapacitated. Against the cursed target, you gain a +4 bonus to damage rolls, score a critical hit on 19 or 20, and you gain 14 hit points if it dies.
Okay.
So I do that on that particular
Find any critical sound.
creature, and then I will attack with my scimitar. So this is 4 points extra damage and critical on 19.
Ding dong.
Okay. That is AC 18.
That is a hit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's for 11 magical slashing.
11.
Slashing.
Attack again. Ugh.
Ooh.
AC 11.
Did you
Will
roll
not do
your,
it.
your d4 that you're allowed to roll every turn? Not that it'll make a difference, but
I don't think it will.
That's a 4.
Yeah, 6.
11, so 15.
Oh.
Still a miss.
So that's it.
Well, it's
So
better.
15 is not the AC one.
yeah,
No.
no. If these are the same as the previous, the target I think was 18. But they might not be because they're special.
Oh, wait, sorry. 4 more magical damage. Because I didn't take into effect the extra Hexblade's Curse that I just read to you.
Did you roll with advantage?
I did not. I did not. Oh, that's because
So
you're
roll a
critical?
second dice for each one of those attacks then.
It's up to you, John. How do you want to handle it? Is it
you have an
ogres?
energy-
I've already assigned damage, so.
Just keep going.
Yeah. So.
Can you
Okay.
roll a second
Roll
dice
one.
for the attack that he missed?
It's okay.
Yeah,
There's
okay.
ogres.
No, I mean, whatever your
Yeah.
ruling is fine. John.
Whatever your ruling is,
Yeah.
because you're the DM.
I'm not going to be upset if you say no.
We didn't remind him, and he didn't remember, so it's kind of on him.
That's happened to me before.
Then
Like,
then
I
let's move
could
forward.
have re-rolled my damage when I got those
I'm trying to be
ones.
mean. It's hard for me to
You're
be
not
mean.
mean.
Okay, round 2. Mayhawk.
All right, so we have one with a pin down thing.
That is undamaged. Well, we
No,
don't
they-
know how damaged it is.
They're both pinned down, but the one that is on the longer chain that could get closer to us eventually is more it is damaged. The other one's not damaged at all.
Well, that we know of.
Yeah. I mean, in
Okay.
theory, if you guys get away from that one that's on the 5-foot chain, it won't be able to follow you, so we'll only be taking attacks from one.
Okay, so I should probably attack the one on the longer chain.
If you want to concentrate damage.
Okay, so I'm going to do that.
So, what's he going to do?
I have that.
Did you stay there face to base with them, Chris?
Yeah, I wasn't going to take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't know if you would teleport shenanigans.
So, yep. So the 2 spaces in front of them are currently filled.
Have you ruled that we can move into a space as long as we don't finish in that space?
We had tried to do that before, and I looked up later, and you can't actually do that.
Okay.
So I can't move through your space, so I'd have to try to...
You could do another ranged spell, or
Let's see, what do I have?
You could attempt to tumble past them. It would take you.
If you're allowing that that optional rule, then yeah.
I don't see why not. It'd take you 20 feet of movement from where you are. No, actually, it would take you. Actually, 5 feet because there's now a hole in the middle.
yeah.
5, 15. Yeah, it'd take you all your movement to get past there.
And you'd still be in base to base with them.
And you'd be base to base
So-
with them, but you'd be on the other side of them if you succeed
I
on
mean,
a
it might be
tumble.
better to pull back down the hallway so people have room to fall back if they want to disengage, and then
Otherwise, you
toss.
fall back.
You got
to the
javelins or
second one.
a crossbow or something, right?
I don't think I do.
We
Or did
addressed.
you break all your javelins?
Yeah, I think they did. I think I did.
Stuffing him into the doors.
Well,
and
because
stuff.
we've stuffed them into a lot of doors
I
and
mean,
things.
I think you've lost 2 that way. I don't know how many.
I think I only had 2. But let's see.
Standard outfit, I think, is like 3 or 5 of them. I forget. It's been a long time since I've played.
We've used them in a lot of like jawed doors.
Yeah, I thought you had some too, though.
Yeah, but we used a lot of them. Trying to keep people from getting crushed by skulls.
All right. I'm gonna cast Bane, which I can do that.
Bane's a good spell.
So that's gonna take 1 spell slot. And do I have to roll for that to?
No, they just get a save of some kind.
Okay, so it's a 15 charisma save.
On one or both. What's the
Let's
give me the
see.
description, please?
Up to 3 creatures, so I can do both of them, of your choice that you can see within range must make a charisma saving throw. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract that number roll from the attack roll or saving throw.
Okay. And the duration is like 1 minute.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So the short guardian fails miserably. -2.
-2.
The long guardian 3 also fails miserably.
Nice, Greg.
Okay. So they're
Good
both rolling with it.
utility.
So they're
D4
both-
subtraction on their hits.
Okay. And that's
I
all
keep
I can.
forgetting that Bane affects 3 things potentially. That's very nice, actually.
And I can't do this because it's not an attack. I was going to try to heal you some, but I don't know if I can do that.
I don't think you have any bonus action heals. Or
I don't know
Bane
if
was an action.
Is lay on hands an action or a bonus action?
I think it's an action.
Let's see.
Pretty sure it's an action.
Yeah,
And you don't have healing
it's
word.
okay.
As an action, yeah.
I mean, I'd wait. Wait till someone goes unconscious. That's a wake somebody up spell more so than a. I'm in the
Okay.
back of the group now, and the chain is now pinned down. So
All right, so that's that.
yeah.
Okay. Tomb Guardians don't get a whip. Don't get their whip attack. So, Tomb Guardian number 1 turns to Hergoth.
Oh dear.
Okie dokie.
Attack number 1. He looks crunchy. For AC 13.
Miss.
Attack number 2. AC less.
Oh, awesome.
Bane for the
Rolled a
win.
two. He rolled a 2.
Aw.
See this, bro.
All right. Second Tomb Guardian also attacks Hergoth.
Okie doke.
Attack number 1. Come back here with
They
it.
know to
Wow.
look for the crunchy.
That wasn't in the notes. So
Having a hard time hitting the crunchy.
AC 23.
That will hit.
Okay.
I will use Hellish Rebuke on it, but you can give me the damage.
Okay, so you take. Oh man, the dice. My dice have betrayed me. So you take 6 bludgeoning damage and 6 piercing damage.
Is that when your dice fall out of the tray? They betray.
They betray. That's a D
And
tray.
Hellish Rebuke.
Dexterity, saving throw,
Sorry,
AC
everybody.
17.
Wah, wah, wah.
11.
11, alright.
Red power.
That creature takes 11 fire damage. Hits me and fire lashes out at it.
All right.
Noise.
Cool. Hellish Rebuke, yay.
Okay, and one more attack.
Alright. It's a second level spell slot. Got it.
AC 20.
AC 20 hits.
Better. For 15 bludgeoning damage and 6 piercing damage.
So 21, got it.
Okay.
I are bloodied.
Okay. That's their turn. Go ahead, Fang.
All right. So how is it set up now?
Okay, you are in the middle row. There is a space next to you, and Hergoth and Dirkris
are in
are
front.
toe to toe, and you are right behind them.
And the left guy in front has a lot of damage on him, and he's on a longer chain. The right guy up front is only on a 5-foot chain, so kind of pinned to the wall, but still able to attack people.
We're unsure if that
Yeah.
guy's damaged or not.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that didn't take a spell slot.
I'm not I can't see your screen, man.
Yeah, Hellish
Don't
Rebuke
pinch
is no
me.
spell. That's a built-in
You're not a
tiefling perk.
leprechaun.
But you're
No
also
spell
not
slot.
wearing green, so.
Yeah,
But you're not the
I can use spell
leprechaun.
slots for it though.
Oh, well, that's a fun feature.
All right.
Cool.
I snap my finger and booming echo comes out from it.
Boom.
Toll the dead.
Bong.
Is this the
That's
left one, or
yeah, the one that's
Yeah.
damaged heavily.
it takes that D4 penalty on saves too, right? I think.
That's a attack. That's a spell attack.
It is a save.
Oh,
Wisdom 16.
And penalty, right?
He makes it.
Is it penalty with the D4?
Does Bane, I don't
Does
think.
Bane?
I'm pretty sure
Saves?
I thought it did, but I might
It
be wrong.
saves and attack rolls.
And ability checks, or is it just
It's attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
Okay, well, he only just barely made it, so anything you subtract is going to be a miss.
so fail?
So that.
Yeah. Okay, so 10. 10 necrotic damage.
Nice.
10 necrotic damage.
Good job.
And I will cast a level 4 healing word on Hergoth over there.
All right.
Since he's still in the front line and
I was wrong. I can't use my spell slots for that.
Okay, I would have. I never heard of that, but yeah, that'd be cool if you could.
I should cast a spell though. I only have 2 slots. I should cast a spell.
I am in dire straits just about here.
Are you bloody, Greg?
No.
No, he's just low on resources.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Lower resources,
Hell yeah.
you're kind of badly positioned.
you gain 15 hit points.
15. All right.
I mean, people may need to disengage to
What
get
do you
back
got,
if they're soaking too much damage.
21.
That's part of the logic of the chains, is that people could run away and
Well,
limit where
I'm
they
fine
can go.
health-wise. It's just I just don't. I have 3
I'm
spell
referring to the
slots
people in
left.
front who are getting pummeled.
You good, man?
Yeah, that's my stuff.
Lana.
Okay, so I forget if I use an action cantrip, can I do a bonus action leveled spell? I forget the way that
That is correct. You can
Okay.
You can do a bonus if at any point you're going to be doing a bonus action leveled spell, then your action spell can only be a cantrip.
Okay, Roger that.
That's essentially
So let's see here. She's gonna raise a hand, and
Such an annoying.
purple flame-like radiance descends on the left-hand dude who's badly hurt. So he's gonna succeed. You gotta make a dexterity saving throw with the Bane penalty, or take radiant damage.
Well, he rolled a grand total of 3. So I'm thinking he probably didn't.
Okay. Alright, so Sacred Flame. He's gonna take 7 radiant damage. And then bonus action, she is going to use her final 2nd level spell slot to bring out a sacred weapon.
Okay.
So a flaming purple sword appears and sweeps over at the left-hand guy and makes an attack. So let's see here. That is going to be +7. So d20, and I get to add my d4 because of Fang's awesome spell. Alright, come on, here we go. So 14. AC 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. So then I'm gonna get a different. Where's my spell? Sure, why not? Okay. Alright, so it's gonna be another 7 force damage this time. Alright, and then she is going to stay back there, let's see here, 10 feet behind the others, so she's still within 30 feet of everybody, and say again, get back, 2 of them are hitting too hard, and her turn. Yeah.
Now, Chris.
Why would I listen to you? You're pretty, but you're not very smart. Hack tactics.
Oh, hey! Oh, I forgot to say advantage.
AC 20.
Yeah.
AC 20 will hit.
So that'll be for 7 bludgeoning.
7, but really 3.
And second burst.
Same amount as the first. Could get better, but it's gonna get worse.
AC 22.
Still hits.
Still hits. For 9 bludgeoning. That time I will use the Crusher feature. It's not brutal. It's not a critical crush.
Okay.
But I will use it to knock it back 5 feet. Because I'm hitting the one that's on the longer length of chain.
Is there a save for that, or does it just happen?
It just happens, I think. Hold on.
I think you're right, because the...
Where is it?
very bottom of features and traits.
When you hit a creature with an attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space, provided the target is no more than one size larger than you.
These are mediums, so okay.
Okay, so I will knock it back 5 feet, which should give him an opportunity attack.
No. Force movement does not
Okay,
opportunity
but it
attacks.
will give him a chance to get away.
Yeah, absolutely.
From one of them.
Yeah, well, he can either choose to disengage. Maybe he has shenanigans where he can disengage. Maybe he can teleport.
Disengage, Trebek.
Disengage.
But you won't have to disengage from one or the other.
Right.
Yeah, you'll only be taking one opportunity attack if you decide to take
So.
it. Yeah.
Well,
Gotcha.
make your decision.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. And there's one right in front of me?
There's one right in front of you.
And it's like has it been damaged at all? Well, like,
We don't know if it's technically taking damage or not.
right. But we haven't been hitting this one, though, right?
Right.
We haven't been, although they've been wincing when the other took damage for some reason.
So we don't actually know if it's been damaged.
Gotcha.
I'm guessing DM's not going to tell us.
Someone would have to think about whether they know something about that, probably, and make a check to glean information.
Well, I'm going to try something that I want to try anyway, which is a little more reckless, but I'm going to try it.
Oh boy.
I'm going to cast Staggering Smite, because I want to use spells.
I set him up to get away. What the?
He's just as stubborn as you?
Jesus!
Alright, so the next time I hit a creature with a melee attack, so let's see if I can hit with a melee
No, he
attack.
blazes,
Okay.
but I was going to go down into blaze.
It's okay. All good.
11, AC 14.
Negative.
Negative. Alright. Oops. Attack number 2. AC 18, 19, 20, 21.
Affirmative.
Okay. So, it is taking 6, it's taking 10 magical slashing,
Okay.
and the attack deals an extra 4d6 psychic to the target.
Nice.
Nice.
So I'm going to do extra damage here.
46?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, now there's numbers. It's my fault.
And 14 psychic damage.
So 24 total damage?
Yep. Magical and/or psychic. You have to make a ruling on this because they get weird shenanigans, but the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks and can't take reactions until the end of its next
Ooh,
turn.
there is a chance to get away. Nice.
So it's a wisdom saving throw. I believe
the
it
Bane
is
penalty.
17. Wisdom 17.
Oh, Bane is literally that, isn't it?
It's pretty great.
It's a Bane on the DM.
Greg made a good call there.
17.
17 exactly?
Oh, snap.
No.
Darn. Ergoth is like, watch this. Ah.
He still did a butt ton of damage. So
I did.
That's
I
pretty
did.
sweet. And the question is, does he want to soak an attack to try to get away?
It's either
Or
that
does he have teleport shenanigans so he could
It's
get
either
away?
that.
I just cast a
So-
spell.
Okay.
It's either that or soak 2 attacks on the next turn. On the next turn.
I mean, I didn't know if you had a racial or a warlocky
I'd go
thing that
for
wasn't spells either, right? Sometimes that
still
stuff
not
exists.
against-
I'll risk a opportunity attack to move off the front line.
Okay. One attack. Roll later. AC 24.
Hit.
It's easy trying to sneak away. It's like, bah, smash, and you take. Let's see. 17 bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 8 piercing.
Okay. I'm going to Hellish Rebuke it, even though I'm going unconscious. I can take a reaction because my turn started, right?
You do have a reaction.
It's on my turn. Okay.
Let's see here. She sees that a massive amount of damage come at you and burns her reaction to side point reduce it again.
Side point, reduce it.
Yep. So we'll find out.
I got the damage.
Okay.
Hellish Rebuke is still going to go off.
Okay.
So, Dexterity 17.
God.
God.
Miss.
Miss. Takes 13 psychic. Oh, sorry. 13 fire. 13 fire. From Hellish Rebuke.
And let's see. You get 9 of that damage reduced.
Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Don't put that damage on there, John. Don't put that damage on there.
Okay.
I get that once per short rest as being a tiefling. I don't have it more than once.
Okay.
How much did you reduce, Kate?
9.
9. Okay.
Okay, so they didn't get the Hellish Rebuke.
Right, yeah, I forget the Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
I'm still learning this tiefling warlock thing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you didn't pick the spell because you got it as a tiefling.
Correct. Okay, so... sorry, how much did you...
I reduced 9 damage.
By 9 damage. Okay. So, all right, I'm at 5 hit points.
Okay, so you got away.
I got away.
Are you going to the very back of the group?
Sure.
Lick your wounds.
Sure. Go to the back of the group. That's right.
Okay. And round 3. Paladin it up.
All right, I'm going to move within 5 feet of it.
You can move up to them now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when
Get
I
in there, Paladin.
I'm going to do that, and I'm going to cast. So I can cast this cantrip, and then I can attack them.
Probably
If it's
not.
a bonus action, you can. It depends.
So I would attack first, and then do this.
Which one is it?
It's this.
The Word of Radiance? No, that you either attack twice with your action, or you cast that spell. You cannot
Which
do both.
you do have a magical mace, Greg, just to remind you. You have the ability to do magical damage with an attack. I think Word of Radiance is hard because having Dirkers next to you, you would also damage her. I think it's basically meant for you to be surrounded by bad guys.
Yeah, Word of Radiance is designed to hit everybody around you, Greg.
Well, it says each creature of my choice
Oh, if
that
it's
I can
heavier.
see.
Okay, yeah, if you want to move up there and do that, it will be within your range, but you basically get to either do that or you get to attack twice.
Well, that might be helpful.
Because you'll be hitting both of them or double hitting them, however their life totals are working. So
How are these shenanigans work?
each creature of your choice within 5 feet. Okay, yeah, that's handy.
Way to move, by the way.
Back with me.
Who was in the
15
line
feet.
behind us? It was
Just
Fang, right?
It was just Fang in the second.
Yeah, there was a gap, so you could go 5 and then 10, 15 to get through Mayak and.
No, I probably
Right.
just would have stepped back.
So
So now Greg's in front of me.
so you're in second
Okay.
round. Okay.
Yeah, second round.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to cast Word of Radiance,
Word of Radiance.
and it's a 15 con save.
15 con save.
Fail.
Alright, so then you're doing 2d6 radiant to each of them. Because you're high enough level.
Yep. And I will remember to re-roll my roll if I don't get a good roll this time. All right, so that's 11 for the first one.
Wait, hold on. Why are you rolling twice? I'm confused.
It's
The spell just does this.
Oh.
The spell
This
just
is-
does damage.
It's 2d6,
each
so it's 11.
creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a con saving throw or take 2d6 radiant damage. So is it just you roll it one time for both of them in that
Correct.
kind of spell? It's not like when you had separate
So it's
attacks
11.
with the.
Okay, so they each take.
That's pretty
11
sweet damage, Greg. That's almost max. Good job.
And that's radiant damage.
Nice.
Okay, with your AoE Radiant spell going off, you also hit some of the mold, and you end up destroying a patch.
What does that do?
What happened to Dirkers before almost? Someone gonna get zorched.
Zach.
What's the wording on your buff spell? Is it once per turn or once per round?
Once per turn. It's not a spell.
Yeah. Your cool druidy thing.
Actually, it's my cool cleric-y thing.
Your cool cleric. I didn't know you had
My cool
cleric
level
multi in
1
there.
cleric-y
Okay.
thing. Yeah, it was a peace cleric.
Okay.
Peace cleric makes you better, makes you more ready for battle.
Buffing that saving throw may be highly relevant for somebody.
Sorry about this. I thought I was prepared for this part.
My future characters will be somewhat simpler.
Totally fine, John. I
Note to self, no more AoEs.
one actual
Although you
spell
did
slot
22 damage to them, man, so that's not a bad thing.
I wonder wonder if they'll be able to differentiate between us and the Tomb Guardians.
So Greg, I think
It
again,
may
tripped
just
up
be
on
a
the
random.
action economy part of
It might be that it could hit
basically
his
on
own
your turn,
dudes.
you get to do one action. That spell is one action. Attacking is one action. So
See?
you can't ever do them at the same time.
John's kind of smiling, and he's wearing a shirt that says, "When the DM smiles, it's already too late."
John always smiles, though.
Okay. Fang,
Yeah.
make a strength saving throw.
Crap.
Which you can buff with your D4, though, because it's once per turn.
I buffed all you guys
Oh, you didn't buff
because
yourself.
I wasn't able to.
Oh, no.
I wasn't able to really hit anything, so I'm like, I'll just buff you guys and
Oh, no, sorry.
Buffy,
strength
man.
saving throw.
Buffy the Fang save.
Roll a 20.
17.
17. You see a little eye pop up and shoot this ray at you. That's kind of a bluish ray, I guess we can kind of call it, and hit you. And you are slammed by and you feel yourself just getting picked up, and you are launched 30 feet back down the hallway in which you came. Unfortunately, 30 feet back is a very deep pit.
Oh, no.
Does he fall for 6 seconds?
He falls.
Take a turn.
Let's see. That pit is.
I tried staggering smite, which would have given him no reactions, but it made the save.
Oh no.
I took an opportunity attack and moved away and can't reduce some of the damage, so I didn't get knocked unconscious.
He almost
Okay.
went. And then Greg did Word of Radiance, which did great damage to both of them because it's an AoE, but the AoE also hit the mold that was on the wall next to him.
Oh shit.
Thus,
Thus, fangs flying down the hallway
and down the gorge.
and down the pit.
Oh shit. What happened? I black out for a moment.
What's the falling damage?
It's a D6 per 10
per 10
feet.
feet.
Transform as you're falling, quick! Wild shape! Take use wild shape.
Transform!
Does he have long enough falling to take an action? There's the question.
Afraid not.
Oh dear.
So the mold was activated because it saw the rays, or
No,
Because
because
you
your
blew
thing
up.
hit everything around you. Well, actually, it was each
You take 24
creature.
falling
that I
damage,
can
and you're now at
see.
the bottom of the
No,
pit.
hey John. The wording of Word of Radiance is each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw. So if
Doesn't matter in this case.
he'd
I have special rules for this.
Okay, Roger. It's
okay.
that. Yeah.
I thought I'd ask
No,
because
that is a bit. You didn't choose it, but John's
Yeah.
ruling it's still an AoE thing. So, yeah. All good.
Are you still conscious?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm at 40 hit points.
All right, cool.
For all intents and purposes, you are out of the fight. And I'll sidebar you later.
Oh boy.
Sounds kinky.
What's the fastest flying creature you can turn into? Eagle.
All right. The first Tomb Guardian
Eagle.
is up. This is the Tomb Guardian that's on the short chain.
Yep.
He does not attack. He
Okay.
reaches down. He grabs the immovable rod and he presses the button and takes the rod. That's his action. They're not smart, but it took them a little bit to figure it out.
That's okay. No, it bought us a few rounds.
Second one, and I've got a Durkris and a Mayock in front of me.
You've got the very mad lizard in front of you now. My toy. Start.
All right. It doesn't like the damage it just took, so it's going to swing on Mayock.
bring it.
Attack number 1. Auto whip. He whiffs.
I could say that's a nat one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you still
He
get
was.
his penalty, right? So they're still baned at the end of the day.
Attack number 2.
That's not a whiff.
AC 19.
That is a match.
Okay, which means it's a hit.
Needs bit.
Needs beats.
Meets beats. So that is 19 bludgeoning damage and 5 piercing damage.
Ugh.
Brutal.
And you have to make a concentration.
How what is it? 19 and 5 piercing?
Yep. 19 bludgeoning, 5 piercing, 24 total.
Unless you have resistance to
And if you're concentrating on a spell, yes, you must roll concentration. DC 12.
I wasn't concentrating.
Is
on it.
Bane concentration?
It's just instantaneous, though. It's only once.
Does it say
have a
duration?
C next to it?
Oh, yeah, there is a C. Sorry.
Okay, then it's concentration. So roll
C.
con save DC 12.
All right, so I get to use this with it. 20.
Okay, you're good.
Actually, it's a 23, but
Yeah. Good
still
stuff,
good.
man.
Yeah.
And more than that, because your con save modifier is probably even higher. So, yeah.
+3.
Yeah. So, yeah.
That's Doom Guardians. very pissed off.
Oop, that was
that's
really...
it. Fang is out of the picture, out of the party.
Didn't she go before me?
Hey,
Kalana.
Anybody up there? Anyone hear me?
Hello? Can anybody hear me?
The rest of the party hears a low growl coming from the pit.
Oh, no.
So, anyway, Kalana, you're
Okay,
up.
so Kalana is going... Let's see, do the same thing she did before. Hand up Sacred Flame, smashes into the left, the one on the longer chain. So he has to make a Bane penalized dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so dexterity saving throw.
Are we still a band of brothers?
That is a very bad fail.
Okay.
Oh, we might not be.
Okay, so then... Yeah. Alright, so 8 radiant damage.
This is appropriate music.
Okay, and
I'm really
then
worried about Fang.
Sacred Weapon swings in on him. What was your spell concentration, Bang?
No, it's not a spell.
Okay, that's right. I'm sorry, you said that.
Pregnancy brain, I get it.
Yeah, it's a thing. So, Sacred Flame Attack, giant flaming purple sword comes after the guy as well.
Okay.
Which is Spiritual Weapon.
Oh, you bloodied him, by the way.
Oh, good.
Both of them.
Fine.
Cool.
I'd say where's our big wizard boom booms, but AoEs we've learned are disastrous, so that's... Alrighty, so...
Did he die a couple of inches ago?
It's like I could have done Spirit
hate that
Guardians, but I
guy.
think that would have been equally bad. Okay,
That guy was
so
awesome.
Spiritual Weapon.
I hate that guy.
Alright. Oh, that ain't gonna do it. I don't think so. 6 plus 7. Yeah. Woo, 13 to hit. Alright.
That's not going to
A
do it.
whiffy. Okay.
Wi-Fi.
So let's see here. I am going to step in behind Darkris and them, so I'm next to Hergoth and directly behind Darkris and Mayon.
Okay.
And that's me.
Durgus.
Pack tactics.
Pack tactics.
Pack tactics. Kind of like a rock lobster, only better. Okay, so that's 21.
Nice.
You
That
see
will work.
21 for 11 bludgeoning.
11 bludgeoning. Okay. Really.
Going after the guy on the left, I guess. God, I wish I had a rage.
Okay, check your messages.
So close. So that's 28 for another 11 bludgeoning.
For another 11 bludgeoning. Okay. So. Okay.
That's all I got. Still no rages.
Hergoth.
Hergoth. Let's see. Does that? Could you add the review or damage rolls? I think the hex stuff still applies to my range attacks. It just says against the cursed target, you can plus roll bonus to damage rolls. Score could have 19 or 20.
If it doesn't specifically say melee, then yes.
All right, so I will use Eldritch Blast.
Always a good one.
D10. Your D4 is an attack rolls.
Attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
I'll use it on. It's just once, right? Oh, critical. So I critical with the Eldritch Blast for 7 damage.
7 damage.
What is it? Force or what's Eldritch?
It's force, yep.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
nice.
that includes the bonus
And it's
damage
magic.
That includes the bonus damage, yep.
this time? Okay.
Yep.
And are you high enough level where your Eldritch Blast is multiple bolts?
Correct.
Nice.
Attack again.
Can't.
It's a default of 3 or
Levels.
things. Yeah.
Critical
Critical
again.
again.
Nice. Ding.
That's better.
That's much better.
7, 11, 15 force.
Well, I should just blush you guys and leave the fight all the time.
That's it.
That's it. Okay.
2 bolts.
2 bolts.
Mayak,
Cool.
you look pissed.
I am. So I'm going to attack them twice. And I still have advantage, correct?
No, that ran out.
Well, I will do this then. All right, so I'm going to channel divinity.
Channel Divinity.
Yep.
Channel that divine power.
Get advantage on the one who's right in front of you.
Yep. And that's the...
Creature speed is halved is not particularly useful right now.
No.
Yeah, if you're going to do the one that gets you advantage, then if you hit it with the mace 2 times, you'll have advantage and you'll be doing magical damage.
Yeah. So I guess I'll do that. All right. So...
Smash it with your weapon, Greg.
So, drop the sword, grab the evil mace, which you are not attuned, but that's okay. It's still a magical weapon.
All right, so that's 1d6 plus 3. I have to roll
Could
an
you have
attack.
attuned him during the short rest?
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
But we didn't
Now
do
there's
it.
all
Now there's
ogres. Fair enough.
All right, so
This is a game for ogres.
at least
Yes.
I have an advantage, so that,
Yeah.
that's
Advantage.
And now there's
third
ogres. They're right in front of
Yeah.
us.
Yep.
also a good thing. So it's 22.
That hits.
You do get to add a
15.
D4 to one of your
15.
attacks, Greg,
Oh.
as well, if you need it.
Eh.
I mean,
Plus more. So that is a 6 for the first attack.
magical, right?
Magical
Nice.
mace.
6 magical mace damage.
All right.
And
Seems low, but okay.
well, it's a 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah, maces don't actually hit that hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the second one.
Greg's not maxed out on his wisdom, so it's not like
Right.
plus 4, plus 5 damage.
This was just, yeah, whatever.
Right, so
Yep.
24, 5.
20 for another 5. Okay.
Wham wham.
Wham, man.
Still
Thank you,
magical
ma'am.
damage, so you're doing full damage.
Okay.
You got advantage, yeah. These things
Alright.
quite have quite the hit point pool between the 2 of them.
Guardians. Tomb Guardians are still going to keep hammering on the one in front of them that really hurt them. So, Mayak,
Mayak. Going after Mayak.
attack number 1. AC 23
Now we'll hit.
for 10 bludgeoning and 9 piercing, so 19 total.
Ugh.
They hit hard.
Oops.
Throw them into the chasm.
You're just gonna move them
Right.
45
I'm
feet.
bloody now.
Attack number 2. AC 24
That will hit too.
for 14 bludgeoning and 7 piercing, total 21.
Ugh.
Second Guardian, attack number 1.
Ugh.
For
AC 19.
That will hit.
Oh wait, sorry. I'm supposed to be baning this. It wouldn't have mattered for the others, but this one, AC 18.
That will miss.
Okay. Really? You have an AC 19? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Tanky got a tank.
Okay.
He's more tanky than I am.
Okay. Attack number 2. That's a pathetic roll. All right. So the second one doesn't make it.
Although I'm very hurt. But
All right.
See, I regret
Kalana.
not doing interception, but I was holding in case one of them critted on you because I have an ability that's more relevant for that. All right, we will continue doing what we've been doing. So we're gonna send Sacred Flame. So dexterity saving throw with Bane.
Okay. uh, 11.
Fail. Alright, so that's going to be 12 radiant damage.
Okay.
And then we're going to do some spiritual weapon with my D4 buff. And I can get them so I can look at it. Okay. Yeah, let's do that one. Oh, really? Again? 8, 7, 15, I'm assuming is not going to hit. 15?
15 does not hit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to stay where I'm at.
All right. Darkness.
Oh God, I don't like this! Please, you stop it, giant beast! Stop hurting my friends! I don't understand! Grovel, cower, and beg. Till the end of my next turn, all my allies gain advantage on attacks against enemies within 10 feet.
oh, okay.
I set out 2d20s so I actually remember that shit because I forgot it the last time.
Go ahead, Hergal.
Hergal.
Kill me.
I'm gonna cast Hex, just because I'm trying to use this character's stuff. So I choose whichever one I've been attacking already.
Left. To the left,
left.
to the left.
It says I'm using a 5th level spell slot. I can maintain concentration with this for 24 hours. So the target takes an extra d6 necrotic. And has disadvantage on strength ability checks.
Okay. So every time he takes damage, he takes an extra d6 necrotic? Is that what it is? Or every time you damage it?
Until the spell ends, you deal an extra d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit with an attack.
So whenever you hit.
Whenever I hit, yeah.
Okay.
All right, so use Eldritch Blast, which is a d10, whoops,
Okay.
plus a d4 to hit, plus a d6 necrotic.
Does your Hexblade's Curse work with the Eldritch Blast?
Yes, it does.
Awesome.
Critical. 9 plus the 4 for the Hexblade's Curse is 13. 13 magical, force and necrotic. Actually, does it have resistance to necrotic? So I can separate the damage.
It does not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
That's an appropriate number for a hexed.
Hexblade's Curse and the Hex spell. All right, again.
Again!
Are you rolling with advantage?
AC 28.
AC 28 hits.
Okay.
No.
I shouldn't be rolling 2 of
Hit
those
the
dice.
ground and
So,
I totally forgot to
10
crush your
plus 4 is
advantages on my last
14
turn.
force and 2 necrotic. So 16.
Grand total of 16.
I
Okay.
never got to attack anything.
Sorry.
you helped us a lot though.
Okay. As your second bolt slams into the Tomb Guardian, it falls to its knees and collapses on the tunnel. Then shortly after, the second one suddenly falls to its knees and collapses into the tunnel.
Nice.
Can't.
Oh, thank God.
So I killed it. So I get 14. I get 14 hit points.
Nice.
So now
The person who could benefit from it the most.
now I'm at 19 hit points.
Did. Outstanding. How many?
I'm at 19 hit points now.
I jump off the floor and dust myself
I'm
off
really
and
lucky I rolled hot on that buff for the damage.
over to the one that stole my rod and poof, out of the grubble. Stupid guardian. Kick it.
Everybody.
Shove it back in my backpack.
We tried to beat feet over to see what's going on with Fang.
I was just going to say, everybody wears Fang.
He fell.
You rush back out to the balcony surrounding the large pit, but down below you only see darkness and you no longer hear any sounds.
I yell out Fang's name.
There's no response.
I got the very bad feeling about
I
this.
think he may have gone the
Whoa.
same
Do we
direction
hear
as our
an
wizard
echo?
friend.
You'd be like, Fang, 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 Fang.
In the distance, you think you hear a high-pitched cackling.
Oh
Uh-oh.
dear. That's not good.
Do we have to go back where the eyes are?
I don't like those
I mean,
eyes.
the
I
eyes
told
are
you I
still
don't
here.
like
They're on
those
all
eyes.
sides.
So can we can go all the way down the balcony if you want to, right?
There's absolutely nothing stopping you. Well, you can walk around. You do see staircases. I should say, you see a staircase descending to the next floor.
Okay.
If you walk around the balcony.
Gotcha.
I cast light on a pebble. And
Okay.
drop it.
What is the
20 foot bright, 20 foot dim.
okay? The pebble descends down into the darkness, and you see it hit bottom.
Okay.
But it's too far away to really illuminate anything that you can see from there.
Okay, but how far down did it look like it went? 50 feet, 100 feet, he's looking at the idea of going down levels. The point I'm trying to make is if it's like 100 feet of levels that we need to go down to do that, that's probably more dangerous than we want to do as hurt as we are right now.
I'm going to give you a chance on this one.
John is doing something.
Uh-oh.
John is DM Johnny.
Kalana, a tentacle reaches up. Just roll down.
I told you, lady, you're really cute. But I don't understand why you have to ask all these questions. He's not answering us. He's probably gone.
It wasn't much of a chance, but I wanted to give it one anyway. It looks like it falls. Looks like it falls down roughly as far as you have already come down.
Okay. And each of the levels are like 20 feet tall.
20, 25
so it's like
feet,
60
and
feet
there's-
down. I mean, do we want to risk it,
All right.
with the enemies that we've even encountered just on this landing? What if
Listen, I
there's
know
other-
you haven't traveled with him very long, but he can turn himself into like anything. If he was coming back, he'd be back by now.
I'd hoped he would fly back out.
Exactly.
I agree. I have a bad feeling
I have a very bad feeling.
that he might
and
not
we
be
are
with us
badly
anymore.
hurt, and I'm wondering if we want to go into the new room or if we need to hide somewhere again and recover slightly before we move on.
This is we had just come down here, right? We had just started exploring some of the.
Yeah, you are standing at the
mean-
bottom of the staircase that goes up to level 2.
We came down, we spent the time trying to figure out the room with the puzzles. We didn't get very far. We went back up and came back down
We
again.
haven't seen any rooms down here except
We
for the
haven't
one.
seen any rooms, but we're
Just the
also
hallway
hurt
with the
badly, so if
eyes.
there's anything bad in one of those rooms, we may not have much to fall back on.
I guess we could try to rest in one of the rooms we've already been in.
I mean, we're down a person. What do you think, fearless leader? What do you want to do?
I don't even think it's time for us to take a night
It isn't time to take a night, but we could take a short rest again, and he could perhaps learn more about that mace that he was using in the fight. And it's up to you guys.
That may be helpful. At least that gives me something back. Not much, but something.
I mean, I'm fine trying to take a short rest somewhere.
We can lick our wounds. I don't know what that does for any of you. It does not do much for me. But I'd be happy to watch the door if you want to lick your wounds.
I mean, we still...
Okay.
I mean, so where do we go?
try?
That is...
If we are even able to do that.
I'll rule it this way. Since you do only get 2 short rests in between your long rest.
Okay.
If somebody wants to take a short rest and somebody else wants to just like stand watch the entire time, something like that, just to voluntarily not get the benefits of the short rest, then those people can take their second short rest later.
I'm going to attempt to try to attune to
If you follow that.
Yeah.
You can take as many short rests as you want, but you can only gain the benefits from any 2 of your choice.
I mean, I have hit dice left, but I don't know. I know you don't, right? I mean, and you could do healing potions, but that's probably not as good as waiting until you get knocked down and then we get you up with that supreme healing potion.
I am going to take time to attune to the mace. That's the only thing
I have absolutely nothing to gain from a short rest.
Okay.
Because I didn't get hit at all in that fight.
Awesome.
So...
I mean... What do you think?
I'm only down like 5 hit
I
points.
could do it. I could get by without for a while, although I think it's a little bit of a risk.
Well, Hergoth only gets 2 spell slots, but he gets them back on a short rest. He also gets back his Hellish Rebuke, I believe he gets back on a short rest. Mm-hmm. And I could spend hit dice, and I'm at 19 out of 54.
Okay. So let's take it for the sake of... it would be... I would get back my action surge
I'm
in
going to
second
use my
wind,
lay on
so.
hands.
So I'd be more than happy to keep watch.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do.
I mean,
You guys need to take a short rest. I think the only
you could
thing
do a
I'd
little
get
bit with
back
that.
is
Save some
my
of it to get
bag
people up, though,
grovel
right? Because you don't have very
yeah.
many spells left to do the
So-
same thing. I mean, you have potions.
I don't get
but-
Hellish Rebuke back, but I
So
still get
yeah,
my spell
probably
slots
healing
back.
yourself up
The
so
only
you can
thing
tank
that's
a
going
little
to
more
give
is a
me
good
any
idea.
advantage at this point is getting a long rest, because I'm totally out of rages, and I don't get that back into a long rest.
30.
I'm
Do we
pretty much
wanna-
screwed until we get a long rest.
Gotcha.
Do we want to go up to what room do we want to rest in?
What's the closest room on the level above us?
If you go up the stairs, you first pass by the zombie door. Continuing around, you then pass by the corridor that leads to the ring, and then you get to the corridor that leads to the one with the gargoyle face in the ground that has the pit in the middle.
Honestly, that's probably
And then it's the
best
And then
room.
it's the stairs up to go.
The room with the pit is probably the best.
We're trying to take a short rest in the room with the pit with Dirkris on guard.
You
Yeah.
backtrack a little
I'm gonna
bit.
do my second win.
quite a bit. Again.
So we're gonna heal for 13 before we even
Hopefully
start.
those guardians don't put themselves back together again.
Right?
Hopefully we don't have another guardian find us. That's gonna be...
Let's see. You were just in there not too long ago, and
Excuse me.
Nobody in this group has passed without a trace or anything.
No burping from dead people.
Man, we need where's rope trick when we need it? Where's
okay. So since Dirkris is taking an active watch the entire time, only on a 6.
Actually, I'm probably going to be watching with her.
Okay,
Well,
doesn't
if you're
matter.
attuning,
yeah, because all his
If you're tuning, you're busy with something.
Okay.
The entire hour.
Oh, it's just that.
Stay in the box.
Who made that thing, anyways?
Okay. Then you do get your short rest.
okay.
All right.
So I need to look at how many hit dice I have.
Turker spends the whole time watching the door and humming tunes about sex with his old girlfriend.
D8.
Well,
sexy gold girlfriend, I come back to you.
There you go.
I bring you my shiny jewels, and they make you bit pretty. I show you my encounter, which is very pretty too. I show you how strong I am. Do doodly doodly doo.
Very nice.
Okay. Out of hit dice. I have my 2 spell slots back.
Oh, sexy kobold girlfriend. Oh, how I love you. I do not know why you chose me. But I do know why I chose you.
Deacon would be proud.
Okay.
All right.
So I head back down the
Short
hallway.
rested.
Well, there wasn't much I could do with my short
Dirk's in the
rest.
lead.
'Cause I
Let's
only
go.
have one.
Okay. You march back.
Let's talk more walk.
Okay. You march back down and head on down the 10-foot wide corridor.
And make sure to kick another piece of rubble on our way by.
You crawl over the corpses of a couple of large guardians.
Tomb Guardians.
Can I steal the chains for later?
Is it a chain whip?
It's just a chain that links their 2 collars.
Oh.
It's all kind of spiky.
BDSM kobold.
If you want to take some time to
No,
cut the
it's
chain
fine.
off
It's
them,
fine. Well, I'm assuming the
Well,
collars are not on anything anymore.
I should have had Tavriel
Oh,
steal their
couple of corpses.
spike gauntlets. the monks would have
chop
benefited
their
from
heads
that.
off.
That would have been fun. Hit things hard and do
Easier to
piercing
cut
damage. Winning.
It'd be a nightmare for the
It's
DM.
fine. It's fine. Let's go. Let's go.
okay. And once you get past them, what you see ahead of you, at the end of the hallway in front of you, you see. You see at the end of that hallway a large double door, the outside of which is carved with leering and laughing skulls. You also see another 5-foot wide hallway go off to your right.
Okay.
Double doors are usually trouble, but
Does right look like it's going in the direction of where we saw the dwarf come in on the other side of the puzzle room?
Dwarf on the other side?
Like when we watched through
no.
the jackal mouth.
No, you are on the other opposite.
Okay,
you're
so
on the whole opposite
other way.
side of
Okay,
the
so it does
of
look
the
okay.
floor.
I mean, do
I used
we-
detect
I think
magic
the
at
double
will.
doors are right there.
yeah.
You
Check
sense
for traps.
no magic in your immediate vicinity,
Okay.
but the end of the hallway just ends in a dark room.
In a dark room.
Yes,
That we can.
you can't really get any details from where you're standing. You can just tell it's an open.
So we want
dark
to
open
check what's
window.
open and then come back to the doors, or try the doors first?
Does anybody have a flashlight?
Well, we have dark
We have
vision.
dark vision. Yeah.
I
I
can't
I
see
put
any.
light back on your shield after the pebble experiment. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can't see within a 60-foot dark vision. We can't see into that room.
From where you're standing, no real features
Are
Okay.
coming out.
are visible.
I'll walk down like 15 feet and see if I can see into that room.
15 feet basically puts you at the end of the hallway.
All right.
So what you
Just take a glance in the room.
Okay. A 4-columned portico juts out from the far wall, beneath which a stone sarcophagus rests in a wall recess. 4 ceramic frog masks hang in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath the mask, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor.
Oh boy.
To the east, a large carving of a tentacle frog monster squats above a shrine. Offerings lie on the shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls. as you are standing there, a little frog hops up to you.
Only a jewel can tame the frog.
Okay, I'd just take a step back away from the frog, I guess.
Okay. It hops up to you.
Don't you still have those
Don't
gems
you
I
have
gave you?
some gems that he gave you, or did you find anything on that dwarf in the other room?
Yes, I have all of the things that you are describing.
I mean, we read in an inscription that said that only a jewel could tame the frog.
I don't want to give up the jewels.
That could be a problem. Do you still have any of the jewels?
Take inspiration.
I'm the leader of this group. You give up the jewels, or you give up your life.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
Yes, you can.
I'm afraid I can't.
I hold the hammer to the back of his head.
Sarah once again tries to attack my character.
Roll intimidation against your charisma or wisdom.
Oh, she's trying to intimidate me?
Yeah.
I guess it would be, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what that would be.
Let's call it wisdom.
Am I making a saving throw or am I making an ability check?
Well, it's an opposed roll.
It's an opposed roll, okay. Opposed roll with my wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they both near me?
18?
17.
Okay, you're there you go.
Please do not threaten me, my little friend.
Did you just call me little?
Well, you're a little shorter than I am, so yeah.
You just called me little. Nobody calls me little. Unarmed strike.
No,
Nope.
I'm not gonna. No, you can't do that.
I mean, you could try to wrestle a gem from him. That would be the bit, but not to do harm to
No,
him.
I'm not.
right?
No, I'm gonna draw the line on that one.
Okay.
What's the lighting like where we're standing? I mean, we both have dark vision, so I assume it's kind of dark.
You've got. There's only one light source around you.
Which is
This giant shield.
Which is probably at the end of the hallway.
I mean,
No,
we've
which
probably-
is Mayak is carrying.
we've come down to join you since.
Oh, okay,
we saw
I
it
See
come
your
out,
scuffle
Gotcha.
ensuing.
And I mean, I saw the frog come up to you. Do you have other?
The frog comes up
jewels?
to you
I mean,
again.
don't we have other treasure that we?
Kind of puts its paw in your boot, looking up at you.
Listen, we're all in this together. I realize that you're probably just as possessed as I am.
You're asking me to do something?
That thing wants something. It knows you have it.
It gives up on you and goes over to you.
I don't have anything.
The little frog hops up to you.
I mean, does anybody still have any other gems that we got coming in here? Because there are sapphires and.
Do I have stuff?
Did I give him all of my gems? I don't remember.
I thought you.
I'm pretty sure you did.
But I don't know if you did. I mean, how many of them had you taken? You took 2 pounds, 5 pounds.
I just took a bunch.
I thought you only gave him like a couple, but I don't know.
If I have any, I'll grab a stone out of my pocket and.
Frog starts to climb up your leg.
Oh boy. God, okay. I like lizards, but you're a little small for me. I'll hold out my hand and see if it see if he'll rest in my hand.
He does hop up into your hand, and when you start to hold onto the frog, it starts to get really heavy, and then it suddenly morphs into this another little goblin that lands on the floor in front of you.
Oh!
The last thing you remember is playing around with the masks.
Hi. They call me Double A.
Double A.
Yeah.
Okay.
My name's Dorcas.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Kalana.
You let
Hergoth.
How you doing?
you let me in a very weird way. I don't usually let people climb up my leg unless they're my sexy kobold girlfriend. But welcome. What do you know about this room? Because this is some crazy, weird, culty stuff.
That's Mayok, by the way.
Yeah.
All right, that's my partner in crime.
You really didn't get much. You saw the room, but
Yeah.
but you didn't really get a chance to really dig through the room.
Haven't really got the layout yet.
Is anybody who has a god, do they recognize something about this from one of the other gods, perhaps?
I don't think you want to ask him. He's pretty selfish, SOB.
Speaking of thing, did you get his dice?
What dice?
We didn't get anything.
Well, we all carry a set of dice.
Oh, yeah, well, unfortunately, whatever he carried went with him.
Into
Yeah,
the
he was
void.
pretty carried away by, like a beam of
Dark energy.
poof,
Yeah.
bang.
All right. Well,
We might find him later, I hope. Don't know how many pieces. At any rate,
All right. So, with the addition of a new goblin to replace your old goblin, I think we're going to go ahead and call it there for a night.
Okay.
Okie
Hey.
dokie.
All right. First recording with the fancy mics. Here we go.
Yeah, we'll see how it sounds when I edit it.
All right. All right. Well, let's say goodnight to the listeners.
Hey, everyone.
If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave us a review anywhere this podcast can be found. Our social media links, plus additional content, can be found on our website at knightsofroleplay.com. Please tell your friends about Knights of Roleplay and Adventuring Podcast, and spread the word through social media. Your help and support are greatly appreciated.